This is my little video, my little rant on how to lose 1 stone in 7 days, in 1 week. So is it possible to lose 1 stone, which is equals to 14 pounds on the scales in 1 week? And my answer to you is yes. Do you lose fat? No, you do not. Do you lose extra water that you are retaining in your body because you're eating in a certain way? Yes. Is that weight loss on the scales long term? Hell no. And let me tell you why, and let me share with you why. Okay, so I have all my figures wrote right here so I don't make any mistakes. Menopause head, brain fog, real thing. But anyway, let's get on with it. So, okay, let's talk about water retention. So, if you're dehydrated, if you're not great at drinking water, your body is going to hold on to as much water, because realistically, we cannot survive as human beings without water for any more than 2 or 3 days. So your body goes into that protection mode, that survival mode, and holds on to as much water as possible, because it's not too sure when it is really going to get some more water to survive. Therefore, it's going to hold on to as much water as possible. So it's going to keep that tank nice and full. Number 2, so with regards to if you want to lose some of that water, you drink more water. Okay, so the more water you put in, the more it flushes that water retention out. Okay, so therefore you could lose up to 2 to 3 pounds on the scales. It really does depend on the size that you are, the size of person that you are. Okay, point number 2 is sodium. Sodium, the recommended daily amount of sodium is 1500 milligrams. Take into consideration 3 bacon medallions is the equivalent to 1300 milligrams. So that's nearly your whole daily intake, or your recommended amount, within just 3 bacon medallions. So the key here is to stay away from processed foods, because it is full of additives and sodium is one of them. So stay away from that, eat natural foods as much as you can, and you could lose, depending on obviously how much processed food you eat in the first place, but you could lose up to 8 pounds in 1 week. So reduce the amount of sodium way down to a minimum, which means eating more natural foods, stay away from your salts and all that kind of stuff. Drink more water, and that's 8, 9, 10. That could be 10 pounds that you've lost within a week. Number 3, carbs. How many times have you heard of low carb diets? And the reason for that being is every time you put a gram of carb in, that can hold 2 to 3 grams of water. So you reduce your carbs throughout the week, and you could cut 4 to 5 pounds in a week. It really is that simple. Okay, so put it this way. If you reduce your carbs, you are going to be low in energy, you're going to have no focus, you are going to have lack of concentration. But you know what, it's okay, because you've lost a stone that week, which is amazing. You jump on the scales, you think you're the dog's balls, and you go, yeah, I have lost 1 stone this week. Yeah, you mean, you tell everybody on social media, but then the week after that, you reduce your water. You start eating normal again, what you did before, and you start eating carbs again. What do you think happens? All of that water weight goes straight back on. So, have you lost weight on the scales? No, because you put it all back on the week after. Have you lost an ounce of fat? No, it was all water weight. So that is how you lose 1 stone in a week. Do I recommend it? No. Does slow and steady sound pretty? Does it sound exciting? Does it sound like a quick fix? No, because it's bloody not. And that is how you lose 1 stone in a week. Let me know your thoughts.